Hi guys, we're going to have a quick look at a couple of roads, or a road in one in particular that tends to cause some learners some problems on their driving test in the Mansfield, sort of Ashfield area. So I've got, hopefully I'll give you a bit of a talk through on what I'm looking at and what we're going. This is the first time we've done it like this, so apologies if this isn't the best video ever, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so I want to talk through. So when we're ready, we're going to go up, we're going to get moving. So I won't talk you through the nuts and bolts of pulling off and things like that. I'm sure you know all about that. And we go there. Okay, so the road we're going to look at is we're going to look at the road coming from Kirkby, sorry, not Kirkby, from sort of Sutton and Ashfield. You're going to have, and you're going to see it in a moment, we're coming from a slightly different way, so I could like set the camera up and things like that. So you'll see in a second we've got B&Q in front of us, and we're turning up, and wait at the lights, and we've got B&Q in front of us, so which is handy really. So we're going to turn right here and go down towards Kingswell Hospital. So Kingswell Hospital is going to be on our left hand side as we're going down this road. So a couple of things to point out is, first of all, it's quite a busy hospital, and what I'd say is whenever you're coming down the road we're going to go on to in a second, so when we turn right, you'll need to see what I mean. If there's a bus in the lane to go straight ahead, that bus will be in the left hand lane. I would say if you're driving behind that bus in the middle of the day or during the day, there's a huge percentage chance that bus is going to stop at the hospital. So be aware of that, because if you're not aware of that, then you can get caught behind the bus at the bus stops, which is just outside the hospital, because they nearly always stop. So I think to just make sure you are aware of those things. So as soon as we get this, I'll shut up now and I'll speed the video up a little bit so we're getting on with it. Okay, so we're moving away again now, and so this is where we're looking at. We're going to follow the road sign, as you see, to Mansfield A38. Use the left-hand lane. So as you come around here, just be aware of your mirrors, what's around you, because if there's a bus, so this is a little like a what's that called? That's like a mini bus type thing, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll come behind there. It's not a proper bus, so it's unlikely to stop at the bus station. So come there. But if there was an actual bus here, then I would probably be in the lane where that white car is, because I'm looking to try and overtake the bus in case it pulls over. Now, a lot of people, for whatever reason, this road seems to confuse people. So a lot of people try to drive down this road at 30 miles an hour. It's not a 30 mile an hour road. It's actually a 40 mile an hour road. So what you've got to do is make sure that you are keeping the traffic flowing. So don't be the guy that's doing 30 miles an hour, the person who's 30 miles an hour in the left-hand lane with everyone overtaking you. Now that probably isn't going to come into, you're probably not going to have that kind of worry until we get towards the past Morrison's, really. Until that it's a bit slow, a few traffic lights, but again, we're just making sure we're checking all the time. We're watching out. People tend to turn up, but beware of any ambulances aren't coming, to keep your ears open as well. And again, we're just checking because it's busy, so we're just making sure we're safe. Okay, so this is where we start to get to the meet end, and this is where people tend to start not driving in accordance with the roads markings. So this is a 40 mile an hour road, yeah. And so we're now up to speed. We're doing 40 miles an hour now, so that's fine. 39, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, so that's what we're doing here. Now what you'll often find is you'll find that people are going slow, so you got to overtake. Now, the next thing to be aware about on this road is that at the first set of traffic lights you're going to come to, and you'll see a road sign for it in a second, the right-hand lane is a right turn only lane, okay? And the left-hand lane is a straight ahead only lane. Now on the left-hand side coming up, you can see a yellow sign that tells you that, okay? So make sure you're in the correct lane. Now, if you're in the right-hand only lane and you can't get back across, don't panic. You can have to turn right, yeah? Make sure you do it safely though. Same thing here, look. So we're coming up to it, and Right, and I can see some buses, so I'm going to check and we're going to overtake, because I don't want to sit behind buses. Yeah, so we're going to make a little bit of progress, and this is fine. Do it on your driving test. Examiner loves it. But I'm going to sit just behind this white van here. I think it's a nice space I'm going to try and pick. The road merges in, so you know, just checking those mirrors, watching what everyone's doing, and quickly looking around you. Okay, so we're good there. And personally, because I'm moving slow, I will always have a quick shoulder check just to make sure. We saw before, if you noticed the motorbike before weaving in and out, we're looking for people doing that, which we really don't want them to do. Okay, so that's that little bit of road there that does cause people a few problems. So if you can avoid that, then that's going to really help you out. Okay, so that's the end of this video. If you liked it, then obviously, you know, please feel free to comment and let us know. And if you're from the area and you want any other junctions looking up, then we can do that as well. So let me know. All right, guys, take care now.